Alright, Brainiacs, buckle up because it's about to get funky. Name's Hugo, buzzing like a bee but meaner than a Wolverine on a trampoline. Let's pounce on today's mind blower. Here's a riddle with extra wiggle. Which tale has island hopping, monster dodging, storm tossing, and a super clever traveler who just wants to get home to his family? Pause for a moment and picture ships, singing ladies who lure sailors, and a giant who says nope to guests. Gotta guess. Boom, the Odyssey, an ancient Greek epic told in fancy hero verse and usually linked to a poet named Homer. It's one of the biggest, baddest adventure stories around. No guts, no glory. So what is it? The Odyssey tells how Odysseus tries to get home after the Trojan War. The war takes 10 years and the trip home takes 10 more. That's 20 years away from home. Whoa, talk about a long commute. Odysseus keeps running into trouble. He blinds a Cyclops named Polyphemus, and the Cyclops' dad is Poseidon, the sea god with a trident and a temper, not the guy to splash. Storms smash the ships. Scary Scylla snatches sailors. Charybdis slurps the sea like a toilet whirlpool, and the sirens sing songs that make brains go squishy with longing, wild and crazy. There's also Circe, who turns people into pigs, Helios' sacred cattle that must not be snacked on, and a trip to the land of the dead to ask the wise ghost Tiresias for directions. The crew makes bad choices, and one by one they are lost. So in the end, Odysseus sails on alone. Tough tides, spur real, hides spur. Back home in Ithaca, things are not chill. 108 pushy suitors are gobbling Odysseus' food and bugging his wife Penelope. But Penelope is sharp as a thorny acacia. She weaves a cloth by day and unweaves it at night to stall them. That's brainy Xenia science right there. Xenia means guest friendship, and these dudes are doing it all wrong. When Odysseus finally returns, he comes in disguise to test who is loyal. Testing is a big theme. First, he bonds with his son Telemachus. Then the old nurse Euryclea spots a scar and goes, "Whoa, that's my king." Later, Penelope sets a bow contest. Only the real deal can string it and shoot straight through a line of axe heads. Spoiler, Odysseus strings it like a boss, then sends the suitors packing and restores order. Zeus even rumbles thunder as a sign that justice is on track. Kaboom, case closed. Now, for how the poem itself works, it's told in a special rhythm called dactylic hexameter. Say that 5 times fast. Actually, don't. It has about 12,109 lines in Homeric Greek, a blend of Greek words from different places that fit the beat. The language uses repeat phrases like rosy-fingered dawn and resourceful Odysseus. Repeats help singers remember lines and perform super fast, like memory power-ups. The Odyssey was shaped by oral tradition, picture rhapsodes, prose storytellers, reciting at feasts and big festivals. They didn't just read a book, they performed, sometimes adjusting tales for the crowd. Over time, people wrote versions down, and editors later divided the story into 24 books to make it easier to study and share. Speaking of wild stuff, check this out. Inside the story are bards who sing too, like Demodocus. That's a story about stories. Meta snack for the mind. Oh yay, switching rivers, some parts are still debated. When exactly was it first shaped? Many say around the 700s to 600s BC, but the exact date is foggy. And who was Homer? One super poet or a name for a long line of singers who built the epic together? The truth might be a mix. Mystery sauce. And now, hold on to your fur. This next bit is bonkers. The most tear-tugging moment lasts only a few heartbeats. Odysseus' old dog Argos is lying in the dust, weak and tired. Odysseus walks by in disguise. Everyone else misses him. But Argos knows that scent. The tail gives a tiny thump, recognition, and then the brave dog lets go and dies. No words, just pure loyalty. Perfectly perplexing and powerful. Quick brain bite. The places in the story are tricky to map for real. Some islands are more like feelings turned into land. Forgetful Lotus Island is about losing goals. The sirens are tempting but dangerous knowledge. Scylla and Charybdis are 2 bad choices at once. It's a map of the heart and mind as much as the sea. That's why it still hits today. Personal opinion time, Odysseus would make a top-tier honey badger buddy. Resourceful, sneaky when needed, tough as a rhino beetle, and always testing before trusting. Plus, nobody says no to snacks with Helios' cattle ever again. Lesson learned. High paw for prudence. One last tasty tidbit, the Odyssey starts in the middle of the action, then Odysseus tells his own adventures as a flashback to the Phaeacians, the best hosts on the waves. They give him a safe ride home, which is what Xenia is all about. Good hosts heal the world, bad hosts cause storms. Next up is a doozy, another epic from the same world, but this time the spotlight burns on a mighty warrior whose fame roars louder than a lion at sunrise. Hint, less homecoming, more battlefield thunder. Okay, switching rivers. Oh, that was a wild ride. May every journey be epic, every guest a good one, and every choice a smart one. Keep your tails wagging. Stay curious, little one. Get in the zone. It's honey badger time. Till next time. And that's the tail end of that tale. For real.